Welcome, brothers. The video we have for you today is something very unique. Our conversation today will center on the devastation that porn has wreaked upon your life. This video exists for one reason: to assist you in leaving and breaking that addiction. Let's talk. By disrupting the dopaminergic motivation and reward system in the brain, porn has a devastating effect on both women and men. Men become listless, unmotivated, and submissive after seeing porn. Thoughtery spreads thanks to the abundance of e-thoughts and the incels who pay for them on underground porn sites like camming. Today, healthy relationships are already challenging to maintain under these conditions. The testosterone levels of today's men are much lower than those of our fathers and grandfathers, and the blame largely lies with the widespread consumption of pornographic media and a lack of challenge and physical activity. Indulging in them is a waste of men's resources, and all for the sake of 5 minutes of enjoyment from viewing them at their most vulnerable state. The monthly earnings of OnlyFans models will blow your mind. Perhaps you all recall the Catch Me Outside girl. Using OnlyFans, she made an estimated $52 million, as she revealed on Instagram. Cardi B, Bella Thorne, and a slew of other women serve as more examples. We, the men, are to blame for these women's behavior. They want to be a boss. The value of hard effort cannot be overstated, but is it ethical to sell one's body on the internet for financial gain? Think about how far these women would go if men stopped buying memberships and ignoring them. If they don't have somebody to foot the bill, they'll quickly learn how hard the real world is. Minds of men are developed to perform roles that are currently carried out by the state, such as providing for one's family and tribe, defending them, and creating material goods. Since sperm can be obtained from sperm banks, males are no longer biologically necessary. The value of men, in a nutshell, has dropped. Their biology is now shattered. They have lost their sense of biological manhood and feel helpless. It's no surprise that we're seeing the results now. Suicide rates among men have skyrocketed. Male fertility and sperm counts are at historic low. Difficult times are being brought about by weak men. The weak cannot create or provide for the community, and they are not capable of serving and protecting one's country. When males are emotionally fragile, uninspired, and sterile, they are useless. They can't even defend their country if war broke out. Maybe you've heard of the popular streamer Eden Ross. His girlfriend just dumped him. Eden is all set for life, but still she left him. As soon as they turn 18, young women in today's culture sign up for OnlyFans and abandon any hope of having a normal existence. Now that you're a man, it's your responsibility to speak out against porn and the OnlyFans models who promote it. It's a waste of money because these women, they have no idea who you are. Take a look at yourself. You have a family to provide for. Give some thought to your family. Instead of leaving porn because I say so, leave it for your own family. Staying glued to the screen guarantees failure. In addition, pornography can destroy men's sex life by making them lose interest in having sex, causing erectile dysfunction, and delaying ejaculation. Many people have the wrong idea that sexual dysfunction mainly affects older men, but in fact it may happen to any male at any age. If a man can get an erection and have an orgasm when watching porn but can't do either of those things when he's with his real-life partner, he may have a problem with porn-induced sexual dysfunction. A staggeringly rising percentage of males are experiencing sexual dysfunction as a direct result of their exposure to pornographic media. The internet is a sword with two edges. On one hand, it has changed the world in ways our forebears couldn't have dreamed of, allowing people to connect, learn, save time, and enjoy themselves in ways that were previously impossible. Many people, especially members of the millennial age, have come to rely solely on technology to satisfy such needs. The desire for sex is the most profitable, sought after, and abused of the many desires that the internet feeds. Learning to control and direct one's own life requires mastering the art of delayed gratification. When one gives into pornographic urges on a regular basis, they have a short attention span and an inability to wait for rewards. When you don't exercise the self-control to refrain from immediately indulging in what you want, your brain starts to obsess about the things that bring you pleasure. It's not a surprise that men with a pornographic addiction tend to be underachievers in other aspects of life as well. Even more so, videos are an effective medium. Today, in our fast-paced, information-driven society, visuals are crucial for persuasion, and video has emerged as the dominant medium for conveying and sharing knowledge. It's important to keep in mind that video can subtly alter your thought processes and possibly replace your existing patterns of conduct. While you're watching a video, your unconscious mind is busily breaking it down, translating it, and making sense of it. In one frightening aspect, pornography instructs you to lower your standards in the bedroom. It's because the subconscious mind translates and then modifies your conduct. It pushes you to find women who are willing to have sex with no limits, and in some circumstances, to develop close, unhealthy relationships with them. Having sex with any woman who happens to be around is a sign of a man who lacks discipline, as wonderful as it may sound. One stage in any man's development is the attainment of mastery over his sexuality. Instead of letting your sexual urges control you, you should learn to master and harness them. Hundreds of hours of porn also seem to shape viewers' mental images of what sex should look like. I'll keep it simple. It's not a good idea to stick your penis in a woman's mouth immediately after it comes out of her anus. A typical 16-year-old who views pornographic videos is learning about sexuality from them. Porn will never lead to a prosperous life. I have never encountered a man with a porn addiction who was also skilled at goal setting. As I mentioned before, the majority of guys who abuse pornography also face difficulties in other areas of their lives, such as making money and professions. There's no way that happened by chance. Self-gratification, as previously established, is an attitude that is incompatible with success. In the same way that men don't plan time to work on their businesses or finish tasks, they also don't arrange time to watch pornography. In most cases, this means I'm going to watch porn until my body completely shuts down sexually. The cause of this may lie in the flesh. In the brain, dopamine acts as a chemical messenger, a chemical released by nerve cells to transmit signals to other nerve cells. It plays a pivotal role in the region of the brain that regulates our response to rewards. Dopamine is released in response to gratifying experiences like sex, eating food, and receiving praise. Dopamine levels in the brain rise in direct proportion to the frequency with which one engages in pornographic and masturbatory behavior. After some time, your tolerance increases, and you need more and more to feel the rush or get a fix. Since this is the case, your incentive system is malfunctioning. Achievements that are truly worthy in a man's life, such as making a significant contribution to society, mastering a skill that is in great demand, starting a family, starting a business, participating in sports, or excelling in one's chosen field, all require this reward circuitry to flourish. You need to be courageous, brothers. Better health is a must for you. Maintain your spiritual manhood. I leave you with this thought. A man who cannot control his sexual desires is a weak and useless man, and such a man has no business being in this world. Before you depart, please show your support for this channel by liking and subscribing, and then spreading this video to your friends. It's high time for men to take charge of their lives and achieve their goals. Okay everyone, till the next video, take care.